My name's Rosie Kay and I run a dance company. I took 5 secondments. The first was with Emio Greco Dance Company, which is based in Amsterdam. The second was with the late film director Anthony Minghella on location with his last film, The #1 Ladies Detective Agency in Botswana. The third secondment was interesting. It was with MPs in Westminster and in their constituencies, and I shadowed Claire Short, John Barrett, a Liberal Democrat, and Ed Vaizey, who was the Shadow Culture Minister. My fourth secondment was shadowing Emma Gladstone, the producer at Sadler's Wells, and understanding all about the marketing side of Sadler's Wells. And my final and very life-changing secondment was with the army, and I joined an infantry battalion and trained with them, and I also went to Headley Court Rehabilitation Centre and Selly Oak Hospital in Birmingham. Well, I think the one that had the biggest effect on me and then subsequently my dance career and my choreography was the secondment with the military. I went with, I'd had a quite profound dream where I dreamt that I was on a battlefield and I'd lost my leg. I could see my leg over there and I was over here, and I really questioned. Well, first of all I thought, oh dear, oh God. And the second thought was, well, my body is not my soul. And it made me really question the risks I take as a dancer. Feel quite risky. But there was lots of things going on with the Iraq war, and I felt very disconnected to it. But then with this dream, I suddenly realised that a soldier's job is a physical job. And we think so much about the politics and the the technology and the politics, but we don't really think of it as a human physical action. And it's bodies that get harmed, it's bodies at risk. So that started the journey. While I was there, I had a kind of incredible time. I spent 2 weeks with them, and it's full of just incredible memories of being lost and stranded on Dartmoor, doing full battle training, learning to fire live rifles, going on a battle exercise against the Coldstream Guards, and talking with people, but then also the other side, going to visit colleagues that I'd met at Four Rifles, then at Headley Court, who had suffered life-changing, profound injuries, and then going through that rehabilitation process with the physiotherapists and the clinicians, and that bit that had a resonance with the dance world about the healing aspect as well. And I thought there's something in this, So it took me about a year after the secondment, I started production and creation of a work called 5 Soldiers. And I took some of the training methods I had with the military, and then I tried to transfer that to my company of dancers. We worked with a series of military experts, and we created a piece of work. 5 Soldiers has been really successful. We've had 2 UK tours. We've toured internationally. We've also taken the work with the support of the Rain Foundation to the military. We did 2 special shows at the Rifles Club in Mayfair. And we also did a special performance in Paderborn to pre-deployment troops and their families, using the work as a tool to basically help aid the understanding of the risks of deployment, because the risks are still very high for soldiers. We literally just finished a couple of months ago, and I'm still talking to the military to see if there's a possibility that dance could help the rehabilitation of soldiers, not just in a physical way, it has a lot of physical benefits, but also in a mental and emotional way as well. I'd love to see soldiers dancing.